Welcome, everybody. Today is Wednesday. This is September 24th, 2025. We are live. What are we live here? It's 6:38 p.m. Eastern from beautiful the land, Cleveland, OHIO, home of the Central Division leading Cleveland Guardians. My name is Artie. We are Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now a 6-box full case break of 2025 Bowman Chrome Baseball, 1 day removed from release day. This is a full Breakers Delight case, so we're going to hop and hip it to the hip, and we don't stop a rockin' until we bring the boom all night. I love it, guys. Welcome in. If you want more Bowman, my spots are going oh so quick. We had 2 hobby cases listed for tonight. They are, one is sold out, the other has 3 filler spots to go. So if you want to take your shot at a full hobby case, $79.99 gets you in. I got 3 left. But the good news is I got a whole bunch more on the site. Again, bomberbreaks.com is where you can find the rest of our breaks for this evening. After Obsidian Basketball, we'll be ripping exclusively through our YouTube channel, which is Bomber Sports Cards. I've got 2 full cases of Tier 1 baseball. Pick your team style. Use the code CHROME10 for 10% off the Tier 1. I've got some affordable, fun Leaf breaks. Baseball Nation, Trinity Baseball, and Optichrome Football. We do random first name, first letter, just a way to get the price point down and randomize them without, worrying about MLB affiliations and all that, or professional affiliations, I suppose. Some basketball breaks filling for tonight. I've got a double Inception hobby case as a filler. We've got 1 double case already sold out. The other, though, does have 8 spots to go. Again, guys, spots are moving pretty quickly, so if you want to take a shot, I do encourage you to go check this out as soon as you're able, if you'd like. We've got Obsidian Basketball. I've got a couple of Donruss football PYTs. Got plenty of Donruss teams left, which is a little bit, I guess, surprising to me just because downtowns are absolutely nuts, right? We've been very lucky so far. We've hit some big ones. I got a gold Genty downtown that I expect to do buco dollars. We'll probably see it at gold in the near future. And we even just, Jalen Hurts is going crazy on, a non-numbered Hurts downtown is doing fire. So pretty affordable price points on the Donruss, guys. If you want to take a shot there. And then looks like I do have a full Delight case. Oh, no, double case. Okay, guys, so we're just going strong. We have a double Delight case, PYT, up for tomorrow. And then tomorrow is also a double basketball release day. Panini Immaculate Basketball, that's 24-25, Panini Immaculate. And then 23-24, Topps Royalty Basketball. So obviously Wemby is the centerpiece of that, but also you have 2 different draft classes releasing tomorrow, one from Panini, one from Topps. On the basketball side, if I have any basketball collectors, i.e. those waiting for Obsidian, or just all you guys who might like multiple sports like myself, we do have Obsidian on the site. I've got half case pick your teams. We have a 15% off discount code on the Obsidian weekend at 1.5. We also have a bonus break credit attached to those Obsidian breaks. So go over to bomberbreaks.com, check out the whole thing. We'll be ripping breaks from that after the Obsidian Basketball, which is next. We ship twice a week here. Tuesdays and Fridays are ship days. So everything from yesterday is Chrome new release, Bowman new release today, tomorrow. We'll ship out on Friday. We do run eBay auctions 4 nights a week for the following night stream. We do have more auctions tonight, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Same product alignment as tonight. So Prism Baseball, full case Delight Bowman Chrome, and then 3 boxes of Obsidian Basketball. All right. With that in mind, I think it's time. Let's go through our lineup in this full case. I've got Adam with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Brandon K with the Texas Rangers, Casey R has the Braves, and Charles has the Angels, Marlins, Padres, and Cardinals. We've got Chris Z with the Yankees, Craig B with the Athletics, Darren M with the Royals, George S, welcome in George, Washington Nationals are yours. Joe S has the Mariners, John W with the Red Sox, Joseph H with the Orioles, and Joshua F with the Mets. Justice S has the hometown Cleveland Guardians, and Matthew F with the San Francisco Giants. Matthew H, welcome in Matthew, you've got the Brew Crew. Patrick R has the Phillies, Ryan E with the Reds, Rockies, Astros, and the Twins. Shabo is back with the LA Dodgers. Stephen K, welcome in Stephen, you've got the Tampa Bay Rays. Tony B has the Cubs and the Blue Jays, and Zachary G has the Diamondbacks, White Sox, and Tigers. My cord just unsnapped, I could feel it. Kind of caused my camera to shift just a touch, but I think we'll be all right for now. All right, very good, guys. And again, after this is Obsidian Basketball. All right, 3 autographs per box here in the Delight. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit OCD about the camera being relatively straight as I can get it. All right, there we go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. This being a relatively low card count break, we'll just go ahead and sleeve and top load everything, including just these little base guys there. Not too, only maybe one per pack or less on the base in the Delight. Cattell Marte base there for the Diamondbacks to get us started. It's George Lombard Jr. here for the New York Yankees. Thank you for the chat. Looking for some James Rookie Fire. This is George Lombard Jr. Insert Yankees. Our first autograph of the break is going to go to the Houston Astros. This is Kevin Alvarez in the green, 60 out of 99 on the Alvarez. Alvarez there. Pardon, guys. Give me 1 second. And guys, that is a top 10 prospect, 7th ranked prospect, according to MLB Pipeline, 13th according to Baseball America. Bottom line is this kid is good. 6'4" outfielder from Cuba. Astros, Ryan, that is yours. And that is a beauty. Congratulations, sir. Let's see, Ryan, that is, yeah, okay. Really nice first autograph for us there on the Kevin Alvarez first Bowman green to 99. Beautiful. Next up for the Kansas City Royals, this is Corey Cousin. Corey Cousin here, Kansas City. Royals on this one. Darren, that is you on the Corey Cousin. Here we've got Zach Cole, another Houston Astro for Ryan. On the first Bowman base auto. Pretty good stick there by Zach, I would say. Zach Cole first Astros. Next up in the purple, this is Marco Dings for the Brew Crew. First Bowman purple Marco Dings. 140 out of 250. And for the Boston Red Sox, that's the man Roman Anthony, 226 out of 499. One of our cover men here on the Roman for the Sox. I've got Atlanta's veteran Matt Olson in the teal, 117 out of 125. Hot Atlanta, getting the Olson. We've got a first Bowman here of Juniker Caceres for the hometown Guards. And the last card of box number 1 is going to be Sung Chae Chang, Red RC. Just a reminder, guys, on the Red RC program, right, you can get better buyback value based on, like, all-time achievements. So they become an all-star or something like that, right? Rookie, they win an award, MVP, whatever it is, right? You can find all the details at Topps, but just a little extra incentive on those Red RC guys if they really pop in the future. All right. Wayne flexing on them there. To my right, we've got Drake Baldwin on the rookie here for Hot Atlanta. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Braves. This is a Rentaro Sasaki. It came to the league. All right, guys, my camera is just a little bit low, so I'm going to make an attempt here to pop this up just a bit. So bear with me here. Just there we go. Perfect, actually, I think. Yep, there we go. Brett Bateman is next for the Chicago Cubs. 9 out of 299 on the Bateman. To 299 there, Cubs. In this one, Chicago Tony. That is yours. And behind that, for the Seattle Mariners, it's Tyler Locklear. Rookie refractor auto, 411 out of 499 on the Locklear. Locklear to 499, Seattle. Mariners in this one heading to Joe, that's you. And for the San Diego Padres, this is Juan de la Cruz, first Bowman. San Diego in this one. Padres. Charles, that is yours on the De La Cruz. top 25, 50th prospect, depending on who you ask. I know I stand a little bit, but I always say, guys, the rankings and all that, it's all great. Certainly, we hope that they turn out, but while those guys are great, also don't sleep on guys not in the top 50, right? I've done this long enough to know, and especially watching Guardians guys, good players come from all over the prospect list. These guys are real young. They're international signees. You just there's a lot of abstracts to it. There's a lot of unknown variables, particularly work ethic, development, coachability. So just don't be disappointed because you're the guy. The thing on the back on some baseball ranking has them down the list a bit. All right, PSA over. Next up for the hot Atlanta Braves, it's a first Bowman of John Gill, 3 out of 10 on the Gill. Atlanta, love the blacks to 10. That looks so nice. Really cool card there for Atlanta. Casey, that is yours. John Gill, first Bowman, 3 out of 10. We got Ilian Pena here on the first. This is 138 out of 250 in the purple. Another big chase guy here for the Mets. Top 5 prospect. Number 3 to MLB Pipeline. Number 2 on Baseball America's big board. Mets. That's Joshua F. on the Pena purple to 250. Fire. And behind that for the Snakes, this is Pedro Catoy. 101 out of 150 in the blue on the Pedro. Next up, this is Jose Anderson, first Bowman for the Brew Crew. And we're going to finish things up with a Moises Ballesteros, red RC for the Cubs. All right, box number 3. Good luck, everybody. Going to start with a Kikuchi for the Angels, the veteran, 199 out of 299. Feels like the first time forever he won't be pitching in the postseason. I guess that's not true. Blue Jays might have missed the playoffs in his early career. But anyways, Kikuchi, the 299 there. Angels. We've got Max Volume. That's Matt Shaw, rookie for the Cubs on the insert. Next up, autograph time. Let's go to Baltimore for a Jordan Sanchez first Bowman. The Orioles in this one, that is Joseph H. Joseph, yours. Jordan Sanchez first. Derison Garcia, first Bowman here for the Kansas City Royals. Derison Garcia. KC in this one, going to Darren, yours. And behind that, for the Tampa Bay Rays, it's Warel Solano. 104 out of 150 on the Solano, Tampa Bay, first. Number 30, according to the MLB Pipeline, 34 on Baseball America's big board to 150. Nice hit there, Rays. Tampa Bay in this one, heading to Stephen K. Welcome in, Stephen. Nice hit for you on the Solano. There's the man, the myth, legendary Jose Ramirez for the Guardians, 41 out of 150. Jose, 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 Jose. Andrew McCutchen is next in the green for the Pirates. We've got 77 out of 99 on the McCutchen. And Nate George, first Bowman refractor here, 166 out of 499 on the Nate George. Never trust anybody with 2 first names. Just kidding. Nate George there to 499. And Marco first here. And behind the Marco first is going to be a red RC for the Red Sox of Christian Campbell. Christian Campbell, red RC. All right, halfway through. Got some fun ones already. Let's see what we can find in the back half of your case. I've got a double Delight case PYT for tomorrow on the website, and I've got another full case up for auction tonight, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern, Bomber Sports Cards eBay store. Kikuchi once again, a $4.99 on the refractor for the Angels. This is It Came to the League, Charlie Condon for the Colorado Rockies. Really fun insert. I'm digging the inserts. This one, the max volume, that cool like mellow, marshmallow one. Really nice. Charlie Condon, It Came to the League, Rockies. And an autograph so nice, we're getting it twice for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's World Solano. First Bowman. Top 50 guy. We just saw his auto to 150. Another one there for Tampa and Steven on the Solano. I will admit, I've definitely had some repeaters across many cases. I've seen multiple repeater autographs, so if I'm going to be transparent, I would say that's one detractor. Unless you're the person getting the double autographs, then you feel great. But certainly, as a breaker, I prefer that to not be the case. Next up, it's Angel Cepeda for the Chicago Cubs. Nice looking sig there on the Cepeda. So here's one, right? It's just interesting, right? He's a 29th best Cubs prospect, but he was a Dominican League All-Star. And if you're familiar at all with Dominican League, they don't play around there. So again, I feel like he's already outperforming his quote-unquote ranking. But again, that's just a weird thing that as a niche that I'm if you can tell, I'm a little bit passionate about that, right? That don't just count some kids because at 19 years old they've been pegged as a 29th best prospect in an organization. I've got plenty of first Bowman Guardians who have outperformed their ranking by substantially. Next up, it's Raniel Rodriguez, 240 out of 499 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals in this one, Charles, that is yours, Raniel Rodriguez. First. And John Gill, we saw him, I believe he was the black to 10 we hit earlier. Here he is again, $4.99 for Hotlanta. And behind that, for the Milwaukee Brewers, it's Luis Pena in the green. Luis Pena, 52 out of 99. I've got Ellie here for the Reds, 230 out of 499. A little more veteran number hits in this case than some of the others I've done, including Mr. De La Cruz here to 499. George Lombard, base for the Yankees. And there's a fun one for the Athletics Red RC of Nick Kurtz, your American League, your eventual American League Rookie of the Year, barring the baseball writers being paid off by someone. Oakland Athletics, and this one, Craig, that's yours on the Kurtz Red RC. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong, Speedo. We're agreeing a lot today. I don't know what's in the water, but yeah, you're right. The Dominican Prospect League stuff from Triple E did kind of give us a heads up a little bit as to who was kind of top to top there. Jake Mangum here. Who is Rich? I miss a lot of these chats in the YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Jake Mangum, rookie. Rookie Sasaki Max Volume. Dodgers on the insert. Sasaki Max Volume. Rookie insert. Ooh, this is the first one I've gotten so far from the new release. It's the kind of hopefully bonus boom. It is 35 out of 199. This is Ryan Sloan. The All-America game on the Sloan. It's a 2023 copyright on it. That's interesting. All right, I'm not familiar with Mr. Sloan. Let's take a quick look and see if he has a MLB affiliation. I feel like he sounds familiar. I don't know why I got a Mariners vibe, but let me 19-year-old starting pitcher for the Mariners. Let's go. I don't know, all right? So I just absorb it. Very cool. Congrats, Seattle. Seattle Joe, that is yours. Oh, I'm proud of myself. That was a good pull. So a little bonus boom there for the Seattle spot. He does look very young. He does look very, 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 very young in this photo. And he probably is, right? I mean, he's 6'5", 225, but he's probably 18 years old in that photo, possibly 17. Brett Bateman, once again, for the Cubs, is next. Brett Bateman, Chicago. Cubs here. Tony, yours on the Bateman. And, man, this is a cool-looking card for the Rockies. Color match in purple. Alessandro De La Cruz. 29 out of 250 for the Rockies. Alessandro De La Cruz. Born in Germany, raised in the Dominican Republic, and among the 2023 International Signee headlining class. Pretty cool. Rockies. I love the color match in purple for Colorado. That is Ryan. Having a good break for you, sir. Congrats. Another nice one. Next up, it's a sock. This is David Sandlin. 149 out of 299 on the first Bowman pink. Maybe magenta, possibly fuchsia. And Belly, another veteran hit for the Yanks. On the Belly, 75 out of 250 on the Bellinger. New York, New York. And behind that, more Hotlanta, it's Mr. Acuna Jr. Ronald Acuna Jr., 143 out of 150. Jordan Sanchez first here for the Orioles. And Will Warren, red RC, to round out the box for the New York Yankees. All right, guys, thanks again for jumping in. We got one remaining box. So one last time, I promise. I got another full case Delight up for auction tonight. Ripping with me tomorrow, same time on the auction and the rip. And then I've got a double Delight case up for tomorrow over at bomberbreaks.com. We also be ripping some Chrome Hobby full cases a little bit later. If you just feel like, hanging out, watching some cards flip, feel free to come join us. Bomber Sports Cards is our YouTube channel. Bomber Breaks is our website. Cade Horton, rookie for the Chicago Cubs on that one. And Adios, Tatis Jr. on the insert for the Padres. We've got an autograph here of the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Trevor Harrison. Trevor Harrison, Tampa Bay. Rays in this one we said was Steven, another one for you. And so you got Steven. Here's a Steven Marinez for the Yankees. 25 out of 299. I always want to say Martinez so bad. Steven Marinez. Yankees. New York in this one is going to Chris Z. Chris, yours. And last autograph of the break is going to be a Philadelphia Philly. It's Mavis Graves. Mavis Graves, first Bowman base auto here for Philadelphia. Heading to Patrick. All right, a few more numbered hits here to round out the case. Tilian Serrano for the Minnesota Twins, 132 out of 499. Jordan Alvarez for the Houston Astros, 395 out of 499 on the Jordan. Can you imagine where Houston would be if they actually had Jordan for most of the season? Little Manny Machado here for the Padres, 107 out of 125. Machado here to 125, Padres. And RJ Schreck, first Bowman base for the Blue Jays. And I'm not kidding you, I'm going to come up one top loader short, so I'm going to get that in a minute, but save you guys a minute to go have to get some top loaders out. Do that in between these breaks. We'll top load the Magnum, and I'll get that first there in a minute. I'll get Shrek there in a minute. Magnum Red RC Tampa going to bring us to conclusion. All right, very good, folks. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Obsidian Basketball is next. To recap in this one, we had just the George Lombard Jr. base. Yeah, no doubt, guys. We broke a lot of delight yesterday too, and certainly it was a common. I don't say common, but the skunk risk is much higher in delight. So I never want to skunk anybody. I do. I appreciate the chat early and Nationals, right? A couple good rookies, and we whiffed for you, man. I appreciate you trying, and if you give me another shot, hopefully I can do better for you. But I just acknowledge that is a reality of doing delight cases. I think that, honestly, probably why we went to double. We didn't do any double delight cases yesterday, and I'm guessing the guys behind the scenes, when they saw some of the criticisms of the delight cases singularly, decided to give guys a shot to pay up for a little double time and just go with it. So Shrek first, Sanchez first, Dings and Jose Anderson, Caceres, and that's just another base of Ketel Marte. And then again, as I said, I'll get to Shrek here in a moment. Rookies here: Cade Horton, Jake Mangum, and Drake Baldwin. We've got red RCs, again of Mangum, Will Warren, Nick Bowman, Christian Campbell, Moises Ballesteros, and Sung Chae Chang. We've got inserts of Tatis, Sasaki rookie, that's Charlie Condon, Matt Shaw rookie. We've got Sasaki again and Lombard. Numbered hits, Machado, Jordan, Serrano, Acuna, Belly, Sandlin, Ellie, Pena, John Gill, Kikuchi, Nate George, McCutcheon, Hosey, Kikuchi again, Katoy, Pena Boom, Olson. I know there's a black one to 10 here somewhere. There's the John Gill to 10 for the Braves. Matt Olson, Roman Anthony, and Marco for the Brewers. And our autographs include Mavis Graves, Steven Marinez, Trevor Harrison, Brett Bateman, the Ryan Sloan for the Mariners to 199, Rodriguez, Cepeda, Solano ×2, including the 150, Garcia, Sanchez, De La Cruz, Locklear, Bateman, Cole, Corey Cousin. And on the back row, it's a color match in purple of Alexander De La Cruz for the Rockies to 250. And big time boom here for the Houston Astros. It's Kevin Alvarez, 60 out of 99. What do you think you got? 145 pounds? No, he's 6'4". 6'4", 184. I think I got you, Kevin. All right, guys. Appreciate it. And Obsidian Hoops coming up next.